Hi everyone, how are you? You hear me well? Excellent. So another day with everyone here around. So today we work with the feet, with related to the emotional week in the in Virgo constellation. So today, what I wrote in the blog is very connected with the issue that we have been working with in the pyramid in Kefren pyramid with the group, related with the seven laws. So so what we have been what we've been working today is related with the seven laws of the universe, which in concept of in the Atlantean philosophy, what it means is that there is seven laws that organize the universe. So maybe you know those laws from the Kybalion, the book of Hermes. It's coming like a storm. Lots of today. So what I was just saying is that in the pyramid we have been working with the seven laws of the universe inside the, and the thing is that we that we know these laws from the Kybalion, from Hermes. So according to the Atlantean philosophy related to the laws of the universe, not only seven laws, there are many laws that they come from seven, and this seven also comes from one law, the mentalism. So basically the other laws are just extensions from the mind. So basically what everything is a perception of the mind. So from that perception of reality comes the other laws, that is the correspondence, vibration, rhythm, cause and effect, polarity, and generation. I won't describe these laws now because we're going to work with them in another month. So basically to understand this is that from one law there is projected another seven laws, and from those seven are born around 36 and other laws in the universe. And also what we call through these laws is how the reality starts to divide and to express itself. So from the mind everything starts to be organized. So basically the dimensions are the expressions of these laws, are the conceptual aspect of the universal laws, each dimension. So basically all the dimensions are born from the perceptions, the perspectives, and expressions of these seven laws, which comes from the mind, the perception of the mind. So understanding that is the mind that projects itself to the external to create the universe, we will realize that the mind of the universe is trying to do is to create everything, to see, to understand what it has within, what it's capable of. So basically what we get from this is that the mind, the cosmic mind, what it's trying to do is just to express what it has outside. So they could, so the same universe could have the possibility to experience all the all the potentials that it has, the universe starts to look for the to look for the to look for its own potential through creation. So basically, the universe is a mind that is creating everything to be able to experience, to see, to look for the potential that it has to create. So what the universe does is to create a path could find that potential. So the first step that the universe does is to create an idea, and that idea that was within, inside, goes into the outside to be seen. That's the first step that the universe made. So basically what the universe does is to express the idea that it has within so it can see it in the outside. So what the universe does by projecting it outside is create a positive projection into the outside that, while it becomes the observed, comes inside again as a projection. We call that the positive going outside and the negative going within. In this process, it's like a wave of positive and negative, and comes back as positive and negative, creating a wave. So this creates another law, which is that everything that is inside expressed outside projects its connection like a vibration. So everything is connected by vibration. So the pulse, this vibration is expressed into the outside and comes back to the outside as a pulse. And this creates like a cycle, going outside like a beat, and then it goes inside a beat. We call the law of rhythm. So until that moment we have mentalism, which is the idea, then correspondence, which is the projection into the outside, then we have the vibration that connects with this wave, the inside and the outside, and then we have the rhythm, which is the time it takes that vibration to repeat. So then I realize that from the inside I just push this intention to the outside. So what I'm doing is to creating a cause, and then that energy comes back again with that vibration, and we call that consequence. So everything that I have inside, push from the inside towards the outside as a cause, and then it comes back to me as a consequence. So the force that creates the cause and the force that creates the consequence are the two forces that create reality. So we call that the positive and the negative, which is polarity. The law of polarity is the one that creates constantly the energy by moving into positive and negative. So basically what the movement of positive and negative generates is the last law, which is generation, to generate. So this is what we would call the path of creation in the universe. For the universe, it's not something different, it's not separate things, it's just all the same process as one, connected, all of them are the same, but we have divided it so we could understand the step by step of this process. So basically what we acknowledge about this process of the universe is that there is no a plan organized through all the process. There is just an expression. create express. So there is no planification in this expression. So remember, for the universe, there is no division stuff. We are the ones that divide the steps of how the universe is creating. For the universe, everything happens in the same moment, at the same time. So it's all part of the same process at once. So basically, what we do, we are the one created. The last spot of the creation of the universe was the generation. So once that we have accomplished this of generation, we appear as humans, as beings in this reality. So by being already created, what we can do is to turn around and to see back and to understand each of the steps that we took in order to exist. So it's in that moment, from the ego, from the separation, that we start to divide the steps of the creation. So this is the moment when we conceive the universe as a planification. This is the moment when we start to think about the universe as God has a. So comes a new law, which is related with the knees. The knees are the ones that create the concept of the purpose. Purpose is the concept that we give to the universe. So we create the idea of a plan. So once we create the idea of the purpose, is when we go down to the feet, and we to the path towards the mission. We start to accomplish our mission. So we have to share this, that is the ego, the I, the mind of the I, the one that creates the idea, purpose, and mission. So what the universe does is to create a free system where we can create our own purposes. We have free will. And how is that? The universe, the only thing that does is create. Because if the universe would have a plan, so it wouldn't allow us to create our own reality. So the permission appears at the moment when the I am, in this life, the ego, recognized that it took a long time, a long process to create. So when the mind starts to realize that in order to be created, needed many stages, so that was the moment when we understood that there was like a planification, like a planning of the creation. We divided the creation. So that's when we decide that there is a purpose on that planification. So one of the things that we have to acknowledge about this is that the universe has given us the gift able to create our own purpose. So when we realize that we are able to create a purpose, so we acknowledge that we have to start with the seeking. So basically the process of seeking is to try to understand the logics in each one of the parts that has created me. So in this idea of seeking this meaning of everything, we start to create many purposes and many missions around. But what we have to see about this is that we picture our goals, our process of seeking the reality, the truth, we realize that all the purposes and missions that we have are not related to the neutral process of creation. They are all moved by emotions. And the reason why it's moved by emotions is because we have expectations. So basically, there we find the answer that everything that we trying to find a purpose, to accomplish a mission, they are not because they are meant to be for the universe, but we are doing it because we need to calm the ego. So the ego is the one that was trying to find a meaning in all the parts of the creation. So this is why it creates a purpose, give a meaning. When the universe doesn't have a purpose, its only purpose is to create. So we would say here the meaning of everything. So if we don't have a purpose really. But the truth is the reason that we, or the concept that that can create a purpose is also part of this creation. So we understand this in next example. So I was given the example of this today, that for example, the brain is an organ that cannot feel. It doesn't have feelings, cannot sense anything. So that's why it needs the nervous system in order to receive information through positive and negative, through all the nerves in the body. And the nerves brings this information because of the feelings, the perceptions, the sensitive perceptions of the body, of the physical body. So this means that for the mind to understand the reality, it needs a soul that moves this energy, and the soul needs a body to experience this energy so it could be processed. So this means that the brain, in order to feel, to understand the ideas that it has, it needs a body feels, that divides, that creates purpose, that accomplish missions, to feel, to perceive that he has created, that it has created. So basically, the universe doesn't have a purpose or a mission, but it needs for us to create purposes and missions in order for the universal mind to understand the meaning of what it has created. I hope you got it. So this doesn't mean that because the universe doesn't have a purpose, we don't have it neither. Exactly because the universe doesn't have a purpose, we are the ones that need to create that for the universe. But acknowledging that the universe doesn't have a specific purpose gives us the free will to be able to create our own. So this is why the process of seeking is the one that allows us to create always different creation perspectives. This is why we would say that the destiny of everything is the process of seeking itself. And this is why the universe gave us the death as a gift. Because death is the thing that has to go back to life and try to find a meaning, to seek for a meaning and a purpose on everything. So this is why the question that we have to do ourselves is, what is the emotion or the feeling that we project in our mission and in our purpose? Because basically the reason why we project a purpose and a mission is just to give sense to our own life. So remember that we project that according to emotions. So it's the body that needs the emotions to survive. So this is why what we have projected in our life is as a purpose is just projected from the emotions that we express in our lives. So this is why the question for today is, what are the emotions and the feelings that I am projecting in my life, in my purpose and mission. So that's it. For more details, the blog. So let's go to the information of today. Remember that we work today with the ankles and feet. The sound we are going to use, the vibration we are going to use today is sound hu. So the statement for today is, I am the spark that guides me in the path. Today we start with the patterns of the soul. So the code we have for today is the soul pattern Ha, which is the H. It says, by coming with all inner power, the soul ignites, and with it, all its memories. History unfolds in all directions without linearity, where times becomes a new sphere, where past, present, and future are nothing more than the rhythm, the melody, and the harmony of a song. The sonorous H, Ha, is the pattern of time, of the webs that connects us life after life, experience after experience. Remember the sound Hu, I am the spark that guides. I start by stretching the body, caressing the body, yawning. I relax the body, sitting in a comfortable position. And I focus only in my breathing. As I take a deep breath, with my imagination, I go with the oxygen through my nose, towards the lungs, heart, blood, organs and muscles. I become aware of the heat within my body and how it goes outside towards all the directions through my skin. I perceive around me an ocean of energy and vibration, and I feel how the waves moves my body to one side to another. Above the sea, I perceive the light of the sun shining as the I am over my head. As I take deep breath, I start to go up and emerge as an island in this ocean. Take a deep and starts to go up, feeling the water coming down as you go out the water through the forehead, ears and eyes, nose, lips, chin, neck. You feel how you out to the air and the water goes down by the shoulders, chest, back, arms, the belly, hip, hands, genitals, and you also go up, looking outside the water, your feet, like walking over the water. Take a deep breath and recognize your whole body in the air, standing over the water. Take a deep breath and feel the heat of the sun in your skin and the light being absorbed by the skin to every I feel the light of the chakras and light. All the light within me and lights. And I perceive the light of the I am shining through the ankles. I become aware that there in my feet I find my destiny, purpose and missions, and also all the feelings and emotions that moves me towards the accomplishment of them. Take a deep breath and take the power of your destiny. Recognize yourself as your own guide in the path of life. Walk over the water. Recognize yourself as your own guide. Walk over the emotions and feelings. Walk over the water means to take the power of your own destiny. Take a deep breath. I recognize I am the spark that guides me. I am the spark that guides me. I am the spark that guides me. Air, water. Take a deep breath and take your hands to your heart. I become aware that the universe doesn't have any purpose and any mission. So I am the only one capable with the destiny to create my own purpose and mission. For I am the spark that guides me. Take a deep breath. I start to bring all this consciousness through my body by yawning, stretching, and caressing the body. And I come back here now, opening my eyes. Good. So I would just ask for all of you to just think of us, all of us that we are here, because at 5 a.m. Egypt time, we're gonna be in the pyramid connecting with all of you in the network. So tomorrow is, from now till tomorrow is the equinox, so taking benefit from that movement of the planet in autumn and spring, we will take all this advantage of energy of this movement, so we could all be connected to the planet and all the nodes of the. So the only thing I will ask you to do is to think about the 12 nodes of the planet, just to picture the idea of the dodecahedron. Just look at the shape of the dodecahedron, watch that image, and think about the 12 zodiac signs, constellations, and with those two images we just go and do sounds, vibrate, sing whatever you feel to sing, thinking about us in the pyramid. So see you from the ethereal realities in the pyramids, and have a happy equinox. So thank you all of you for being there, and see you tomorrow for the Taurus. Bye.